no views.
Welcome everybody to the IVRL Summer Showdown Week 2. Starting off with Dark Tidings versus Raptors this week. A little late in the week, but should be a banger. I am joined by my co-caster, James Boak here, everyone's favorite Kiwi. I don't think we have another, so it kind of just defaults to that. But we're here.
I'll take it. I'll take it nevertheless, even if I am only taking it by default.
And not a whole lot to go over. I don't think these teams have played prior to this, and the maps are preset. So this week we've got Downfall and Arctic, a large and a small map, OG and custom. Should be a great matchup. Raptors doing very well on the long-range maps, having their sniper, although I'm not sure if he's available tonight. I believe Marksman is out, so we'll see how they handle that, not having their sniper. And then Arctic, personal favorite of the custom maps. I like it. I think it's a very good close quarters map as opposed to some maps like Sand. And I've seen some, what do you want to call them? Preview images from Koi's, I believe, is the one that made it. No, Heclac. Showed us a couple of preview images for the new and improved Arctic, which hopefully DPI gets the workshops working again where map creators can update their stuff, because there will be a new layout, a larger layout. Center and everything will be the same, but it will be slightly larger, which is good.
I personally also very much enjoy Arctic. It's quite a clean close quarters map. There are some sneaky little lines through, but it's not like you come around a corner and have to clear multiple different levels and 20 different spots at once as you come through a choke point. So yeah, I enjoy playing that map. Now,
I like
Downfall
it.
though. Downfall is just classic. If they and they do not have VR Marksman. We have full lobby right now, and should we go through the lineups?
Sure.
Let's go through the lineups.
Let's do it.
On Dark Tidings side, we have Care Bear Love a Lot, Shoot This One, Scopey VR, Mission, and Care Bear Funshine. We got 2 Care Bears in there, lots of caring going on. And then on the Raptor side, we have Rypic, Distorted, FG Soldier Z, Def Redux, and Messino. So, lacking on the sniper side without VR Marksman on Raptors. Unsure on Dark Tidings. Do you know if they have a sniper?
I don't recall having played them. I don't think they did, but we also don't play long-range maps, so I couldn't tell you if they really had a chance to bring out a sniper. But on the Raptor side, I do know that they're all good shots. So I don't think that they'll necessarily have a problem being short their marksman. It just might change a little bit of their play style. And let's hop into round number 1. Let me know in chat if the transitions are still doing that wonky stuttering audio thing, because I think I fixed it, but I have no idea.
So we've got classic spawn for this objective. Probably what I feel like is a common spawn in the northeast, and then on objective as well. Messino getting caught out in the open by Care Bear Love a Lot on his way to the crater building. So advantage goes to Dark Tiding at the start.
Yeah, risky play, especially because this is a potential spawn crossing out directly, especially with no smokes, making that cross a little bit deadly. However, you did get FG soldiers behind that wall north or west of the tower, and that spot will play relatively the same. They don't have coverage on the front, so they will have to worry about that. But the Dark Tidings, I want to call them the Care Bears. I almost called them the Care Bears. The Dark Tidings really just has to deal with the front of this objective and then smoke it. They need to take out Distorted in that little corner there, a lower red truck.
Shoot This was getting very peaky on that very exposed window. Rypic was looking towards it. I thought there was going to be an engagement up in North Hotel here, but he's now rotated off.
There's the shot from
Echo 4, 1 down, upper red.
Call-outs come out.
It's a hard spot to deal with, Soldier's spot there. You do really need to flank around onto it, because you, especially without a sniper, trying to deal with that location is incredibly hard.
And it looks like shoot this one is trying to find it. A 203 would be a good use here too, just to clear out behind that wall. Might be a relatively hard shot to make though. Get that arc right. Call out.
This movement from shoot this is not one. It's very exposed. It's not one I'd personally normally go for. Both Distorted and Rypic will be looking for it. I think moving around, especially with the advantage they got at the start, moving around to the south, getting that good flanking opportunity on, which they are starting to do, would be the way to do it. Oh.
Shoot this going a little too fast, throwing that smoke out at the same time as moving, drawing attention to himself with that smoke, and getting taken out.
And their other attackers in the south weren't in position yet, so it might have been better just to hold off for a little bit there.
Yeah, if you take a look at the overhead, the south is now the attack-heavy side. One at Upper Dumpster and one at White Building coming through the valley, and one still at the...
In between lower and upper dumpster, rock wall.
Rypic making the call out onto rock wall, Scope VR, and pinning him behind the wall. Scope's going to try and make the run.
I'm moving off of it. He's right there at the rock wall. I didn't kill him.
Rypic giving up on the angle and is instead going to let someone else deal with him, which is the smart play as that position can't cap, so let him come to you.
Imagine Def Redux is going to be the next line of defense here.
Def slowly peeking that corner every so often. I definitely just got called out by Care Bear.
Right on road.
If Mission kills Distorted here, he can cap before he gets rotated onto. Just as a heads up. And it is a relatively common move. Rypic now is watching out, but before he could have moved across before Rypic could react.
Def
-1 lower
does
dumpster.
get Funshine. Now Scope has to look for that refrag. Mission 22 also needs to make a move. They're not coordinating their assault. They're going at it one at a time.
Rypic should get Mission here, and then it'll be all up to Scopey. He's rotated off the angle though.
2 minutes.
Time call-outs from Raptors, making sure everyone knows how much time's left. The smoke's come out. Distorted now knows that someone's right around that corner, and he's just waiting. Mission 22 takes some shots, but misses. Rypic gets him instead. Distorted free and clear. And now Scopey has to make a run from Center Hotel towards the objective. He's got 4 Raptors to deal with, and Distorted, who just
Did he
misses
spot him
him.
there? I think he missed him. This is one of those objectives you can't get complacent on, because there are a few sneaky lines to get the cap. Like right now, if he'd gone towards helicopter,
Scopey sees
Soldiers
right.
is checking it every now and then, but
Oh,
he
yeah.
could make it along helicopter onto objective, pretty much under Rypic's nose.
I'll tell you why Scopey can't see these people. It's because he's using the very crappy OEG sight on a 249. The OEG
feel it
sight
restricts the
is
vision quite a lot.
garbage. Shot swinging out. Now Scope's position known, and 4 Raptors trained in on it. He can't get out of this Center Hotel. Nades flying in onto the roof. Wow, what a throw from Distorted. Scope tried to make it out, but Def Redux gets the kill. Let's see if my full screen replays work today. New
So
fancy
they lost a
things.
player in the first 5 seconds, and then didn't lose another one for the whole rest of the round. As you said during the round, there was very much just one person at a time attacking, wasn't it? Potentially something to work on.
Yeah, especially on that objective. There's so much room to move in the south, and getting a good encirclement on that objective isn't difficult. Wow, that seems to have stuttered real hard there.
Yeah, your voice was cutting in and out a little bit as well.
Yeah, something's not happy. I may have broken something.
Everything. Are you still frozen?
I think we're good.
Okay, we'll pretend we are. My preference actually for that objective is pushing through the north. However, it does require that coordinated push from the south. It needs that distraction. It needs a pick or two on certain key locations. And then I like to go east red truck, west red truck. And then from the red truck, you're so close to objective. You get a key pick onto location and then work based upon that, and you're going in. So from the last round, Rypic and Def Redux getting 2 apiece. Massino being the only one to go down on Raptors side to Care Bear in the first 5 seconds. Let's see how this next round plays out as we jump into it.
Yeah, back into the match. Let's see if everything is working. Looks like it is.
Very different spawn here. Raptors spawn here. You can also shut down certain lines from the defenders from the spawn. Let's see if Raptors try and do it.
Looks like Distorted is going to go up the hill towards Arsenic's Rocks.
I got smokes. I'm bringing them up north. I'll try to make a distraction.
But not taking the peak. Instead, trying to make a rotation around and not be seen. There are the shots from Rypic. Not hitting anybody. Funshine takes him down, but just down. Should be able to be res behind cover.
Chill. One is at the sandbags in the middle.
Gopi has made sandbags, which if unidentified is a very powerful spot, but now it's identified, should be relatively easy for Raptors to deal with.
Rypic called them both out, lower red truck and sandbags in the middle. Positions are known. Still hard to deal with. If you don't have a decent utility, getting into kill scope is going to be much more difficult in that center. Although Rypic is back up and it's still 5-on-5, Distorted is making his way onto the north here.
Shoot This's position is also relatively uncommon, but if he doesn't identify Distorted getting around him, should be picked off relatively easily. Often you see people more sitting down on the west side of that building. He's actually gone up top. Distorted will have a line onto him, I believe. Yes, he does. From this window.
And he sees him. He's looking for the shot. He's got the lineup. Is he going to take it? Is he waiting to get shot at first? Shots ringing out from Love a Lot. With the 2x AK. Well, looking for all those south crosses in the darkness here from... Where am I in? I'm in the brothel darkroom, right? Yes. North brothel
Something like
darkroom.
that. North brothel darkroom, yep.
Rypic scanning the windows but doesn't see anything. Care Bear is holding a relatively laid back line. Doesn't really care until they make it towards Center Hotel.
Yeah, they really don't need to engage down there. It'd be interesting to see how much that down of Rypic rather than kill is going to cost them at the start there. Because he got the call-outs because of it, and then obviously they have 4 now attacking through the south.
Distorted is up on Center or North Hotel. Did take some shots, gave him away his position. FG Soldiers get scope in the center sandbags, clears him out, and now they can move up. But Care Bear Level Out should see the heads. He takes some shots at Soldiers. Call-outs come out, not catching anybody.
Yo, can somebody get, can you get suppressing fire on the windows on North Brothel? Something like that.
Soldiers calling for suppressing fire on North Brothel. Smoke's rolling in as well.
Enemy, lower red, second floor, lower red.
Funshine gets Def.
E1.
And, ooh, can he not see Rypic? You can't see Rypic through the curtain there. Rypic's running right up onto him.
This approach by Rypic could be a cap. Mission might just be able to see him, and Care Bear Loves a Lot is also going to be critical here, depending which side Rypic goes.
We need to clear north out.
Yeah, you have to get around that fence to get close enough to the objective, so you can't really prone up to it without Mission 22 seeing you.
I'm thinking, personally, I'd go for the basement cap from his position. Care Bear Loves a Lot with some suppressive fire onto Care Bear. You hit this wall, and then once you hit this wall, you can just hook yourself into the basement.
Yeah, just prone from here. You got 2 minutes. Get low. Make the move. Rypic's got a clean
Just
line
Care
now.
Bear. He knows
He's
Care Bear is
looking
there.
for it. He's looking for the kill instead. The other Care Bear takes down Distorted. After Distorted gets shoot this one, Rypic's making a rotation now He's got 2 lasers trained on that window. If Care Bear Funshine peeks it, one of them is going to take it down. Rypik's not going for the cap. There is still one in Brothel. That's why there's one in North Brothel that they know is there.
They just need to, this is going to go one. It's either going to go to a cap or Dark Tidings should win it.
Minute 22 left.
They're not really watching it. It's only Loves a Lot who's watching that direction.
Yeah, but he's in a very good position. Getting him would force a rotation from Funshine.
It'll collapse if they get Loves a Lot. Yeah, the defense should collapse. They should get more picks based upon that, definitely.
And they're
especially
not.
when you got Rypik and Soldier Z up, who are, I believe, are Raptors' top killers.
They are, and it looks like they're very, very concerned about lower red trucks still. I'm not sure if they got the kill because it was a trade or it was an insta kill and then a refrag, so no callouts were made. So they don't know that Shoot This One is not in that position anymore.
Looks like Dark Tidings are also
30
concerned
seconds left. Suppressing fire from Soldier Z. Rypik's now going to go for it. He goes down to Love a Lot, but Sunshine goes down to Soldiers. Now Soldiers looking for Love a Lot. 20 seconds left.
Oh.
Soldiers gets it. Mission 22 doesn't rotate. This is the cap. He's inside and capable. And he's got
Mission needs
tablet
to be
out.
yelling out numbers. Yell out numbers right now.
10 seconds.
Oh.
And
Oh,
Raptors
no.
take it just short of Mission's rotation.
As I said, it was either gonna Dark Tidings were either gonna win it or Raptors were gonna cap there, and it came down to Loves a Lot just not winning the battle against Soldier Z. Big 3-point turnaround there.
All right, let's see if everything freaks out when I do this again. Oh, seems to work perfectly fine. Raptors now up 3 points on map 1. Just a reminder for the folks at home, these are best of 9 matches, so 2 more points to win. That's how math works, right? I got that right? Yeah.
How math works,
That checks out.
indeed. Dark Tidings can come back from here, but they will be feeling a little bit sad that they didn't get that win last round. But they almost had it in the bag. Double North spawn for this new objective. Very capable objective, and also potential for some early engagements here.
Early engagements are possible. Definitely give away your spawn, but if you can get a couple of them down and stop a rotation or stop a aggressive defensive position, I think it's worth it to give up your spawn. You could still rotate once you're
Definitely.
there. And there are the shots. Messino now taking shots at
upper red.
not sure who, but at upper red dumps or upper red truck.
Looks like Scopey. They've called out. So they know they got the North spawn. Distorted has rotated into Center Hotel now, potentially based upon that information. And the rest of their defense stacked north side of the objective. This objective, I always get stressed defending this objective. Again, there's just so many approaches onto it. You can cap from inside the building if you get on the east. If you lose certain key defensive spots, they can be capping before you know it.
I don't know if he's still upper red or not. I feel like I see his head, but just little bits of it.
Bit earlier south push from Dark Tidings this time. They do have control of South Valley.
My favorite approach on this one is to go all the way up into the west. What are they called? West stables, yeah, and come down directly towards the objective. Basically, sneak around the entire map, and then just walk down this wall here, and it's right towards the objective.
And often you can go very undetected, but the problem becomes if you do have to engage, you give away your position, and there's a lot of open ground to cover. Yeah, I tend to keep an eye on that because there's so much open ground to cover. If I'm defending it every now and then, just sort of look up in that direction because it has become a not uncommon approach.
Shoot This One moving up to lower dumpster. The only south attacker. And some shots are ringing out, suppressing Not sure what Care Bear is actually shooting at. Just suppressing fire, drawing attention. He's rocking the 2x magnifier. Not a fan of that optic. I don't think it works well enough.
I quite like the 2x personally. It just gives that little bit more, but I can still run holographic in general engagements. So I will switch out a 2x onto my rifle on downfall.
Which one, Messino? Close or far?
That, and I'm not good enough to run it 4 times.
You tell me that with all your fancy stocks, you can't set one up to run a 4x.
Well, it's just the close quarters. You know,
Point and shoot.
point and shoot. I know. I'm just. There's no, like most maps in Onward are not that long range.
dumpster,
To
shut
be
the
fair.
fuck up. Lower dumpster,
So you're really just
west
needing to
wall.
try and clear some of the darker windows. That's it. And if you know what you're doing, you can generally take lines which avoid those dark windows a little bit.
Rypick calling out, shoot this one, telling his teammates to be quiet because there's too much radio chatter while he's trying to make the call out, and then misses the cross from shoot this one. Still thinks he's there at the corner, but sees the Scopy as he makes the same cross. Shoot this one, however, is all the way up in Center Hotel now. Also, Care Bear Loves a Lot is up on the North HQ.
He's being called out by Death Redux and dead.
Killed by Distorted. Gunshots ringing out on a Scope's position. Rypick gets him. He was pinched between 2 defenders and had no cover. Shoot this one. Gets called out. Misses his shots. Comes up firing. Can't get him. Distorted misses as well. C4 goes off, not catching anybody either. Distorted now in a firefight.
Second floor.
Standoff in
Again,
the center.
slightly disjointed attacks. If Center Hotel had been controlled before, who was it? The attacker in the north made his move. Potentially could have turned out a little bit differently.
Care Bear Sunshine putting shots on the buildings that North HQ. Lots of suppressing fire. I don't think they have any idea where the actual defenders are. It looks like they're just trying to pick up information at this point. Minute 25 left on the clock. We've got
Raptors
this.
doing a very good job of staying tucked. They're not over peaking. They do have some outwardly looking positions, but they're not, you know, staying in them too long. They'll watch and then they'll sort of pull off a little bit.
Care Bear Sunshine goes down to Death Redux.
Shoot this and Distorted. Shoot this is going to get killed if he tries to go after Distorted by Rypick, it looks like.
Distorted went out the window and is now on the other side. Shoot this is super confused.
That's me on top. That's me on top. Hey, watch my window. Watch
You
my
can
window.
go out that window? I've just learned something.
The second floor, big
like you
windows, you can jump out of
Yeah,
them. Yeah.
yeah.
Distorted putting shots onto Mission 22. Shoot this needs to go help his teammate. Puts a smoke onto the window. Makes his rotation.
took a
Doesn't
couple
know
hits
where
there.
he's at. Distorted's coming up the stairs. Shoot this comes down and shoot this gets the kill.
Death Redux should react on to shoot this here. He hasn't seen him.
Oh, that doesn't play great.
They're close to objective. For FG Soldiers is going to be critical here.
Shoot this is danger close. But unfortunately can't make it into the smoke, goes down. And Raptors take their 4th point on map number 1. Sorry about the choppy frame rates. Not sure what's happening in the replays, but we're not going to run them anymore.
Apparently, Fed, which I assume is Death Redux, is a good stand-in sniper for VR Marksman, he said in the chat, so I haven't seen too much sniping this map. Be cool to see some sniper battles, but maybe we'll follow along with Death Redux next round and see whether he does some offensive sniping. FG Soldiers with a cap and 6 kills and hasn't died yet. Definitely putting in some work. Trip might be dealing with something. I'm just going to talk to myself for a little while. So, we have the same objective. Raptors getting to attack it. Could see a 6-0 here. If Raptors do another coordinated attack like they did last time, definitely could occur. As we jump back into the action, hopefully Trip hasn't completely frozen.
Nope, I'm here. We are hopping right back into round 5. No, round 4, because there was a cap.
There was a cap. So second round on this objective.
Mirrored spawns.
And mirrored spawns.
And early shots ringing out from Rypick. He gets one.
North bungalow. Or west bungalow, fuck, north side. I don't know if I can... I don't know
Not what Dark Tidings want off the start there. And I don't feel there's a need for them to go the north side there. They were both trying to get south. They could have gone south side of the building.
I do not know if I killed that guy and
Maybe a slight lack of knowledge of spawns of this objective, maybe? It is a newer one.
Yeah, this one... Is this the one that has 2... No, this one doesn't have 2 spawns. Yeah.
It does have 2 defensive
the one with
spawns.
2
Yep.
defensive
North Brothel
spawns,
and South Brothel, and North and Marsok have sort of mirrored across the map, North and South spawn. Yeah.
Scope getting pinned down. Second floor of Center Hotel in the big windows, having to back off. And lots of shots ringing out. Def Redux also trying to hit the far Care Bear Funshine in the brothel. South Brothel. The defensive hold's still okay on the Dark Tidings side. Raptors definitely have to come in with Scope. Making a move out of Center Hotel and hiding up behind this red truck. And underneath it, looking underneath it towards the south.
If any team is going to be ready for this, you're going to think it's going to be Raptors. This is a spot they use, or have used a lot in the past. Ooh, Scopes.
You got to become one with the gun, James. Just become one with the gun.
Let's go watch something else. That body. Woof.
Rypick gets another. Where was that one? In North Brothel?
The dude on the.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
North
there's
Brothel.
that one. Oh, did he go upstairs?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, not North HQ. Sorry, that's not.
No,
Yeah.
I am. Heli 2-story is what we
Sure,
call it,
that one.
'cause
Yeah.
we get confused about HQs and guards and all this sort of stuff. So. Heli 2-story.
Lots of suppressing fire. Messino trying to hit Scope as he makes a run back to objective. Collapsing onto objective
This is
early.
not looking
340.
good for Dark Tidings. Control of the north, this close to the objective on this one. You can prone your way in along that west street. You can
Scope's
get
about to
really
die.
close to the cross into the actual building. And with Scope dead, that has weakened the north.
Mission
entirely.
did pick up one,
Should
but
be a
Rypick
cap
is coming
hit.
up onto the
Should be a
objective.
cap.
He's got tablet out. He's reading the code. He's trying to sneak up here. Care Bear misses the shots, doesn't call it out. Yo, Mission 22 needs to peek out and get the kill. They saw it and they didn't go out. Care Bear Funshine. Unfortunate. Let's see if we can run a replay without crapping out the frame rate here.
So, Rypick just getting himself behind that uplink thing, satellite dish, and just hiding himself enough that when Mission peeked out, he didn't identify that it was an enemy.
I don't know if it was necessarily the dish that mattered, because he was also behind the wall from...
He was sitting on the dish. He was
Right.
just sitting there on the dish.
Oh, I guess, yeah, okay, he could see him. Okay. Yeah, hiding behind the dish. And I feel like at that point there would have been very, very screamy call-outs to my teammates that there's one on objective.
Yeah.
And that's 6 points to wrap.
Yep, and with this tournament, we do have a rehost, and
We'll be back shortly. We're going to cut to a quick intermission.
nade as soon as you want.
All right, we are back on Arctic. Dark Tidings on defense in this corner objective. And Raptor spawning on the far side, far corner. Just a reminder to the folks at home, there are no grenade timers. If you can throw it in game, it's legal. And that will probably play a big role in this map. Flashbangs coming out from scope, not catching anybody. Shoot this, gets one on a flank. Is now coming out.
Gets soldiers as well, which is a big pick. Messina's going to be ready for him though. Wow, he's not
ready for him.
Oh.
Rypik's now going for the kill. They're hunting this one player on the rotation. They need to get the kill. Shoot this, still doing well. Oh no, scope down to Care Bear.
Team down. Right side, right here.
Team down called out, which actually Raptors went in off of that call to charge in. Care Bear, no, goes down, was not ready for it. Scope right here, sees him, comes around the corner, firing, gets one, looks for Distorted, doesn't get the kill. Distorted still alive. Now it's a 2-on-3 Dark Tidings advantage.
And Dark Tidings have had to collapse a little bit based on that because their north attack was penetrated.
Ooh, say penetrated
Distorted?
one more time.
Oh no. I knew as soon as I said that word I shouldn't have. If they don't identify the south, it could be a cap.
The nade does identify the south. Right pick comes around firing, doesn't catch anybody. Care Bear gets some shots out. Distorted to shoot this trade. Shoot this still alive. Able to make call outs. Mission 22 should go for that res.
The problem is here, Care Bear doesn't know if Rypic has gone into the smoke, so I think he's done the right thing here and gone through.
Mission and Care Bear can't leave objective, but Shoot This should have been able to call out that he got a kill. Maybe they have an accurate kill count, not sure.
They should. Shoot This has killed 3. There was 1 kill and then an immediate refrag afterwards in the north, so maybe not. They know at least that there's only 2 remaining, but maybe they have 1.
I am not hearing any in-game chatter. Are you hearing in-game chatter?
I'm
just wondering if...
Oh, I did hear.
I heard it from Raptors.
So the start of the round.
Dark Tidings haven't talked, according to what I'm hearing, the whole time.
Because, yeah, you get it over the radio now, don't you?
Rypic botches the
Rypic's
smoke.
starting to smoke himself.
And he's like, nope, I'm out. Runs away.
He's got a lot of time on this map.
3 minutes.
Rotations, I think it definitely thinks so. Mission potentially could have gone for that revive.
He could, but he would have had to have left Shoot This, or he would have had to have left Care Bear on objective in an engagement where he would be too far away to defend it if he lost his engagement.
And now is not the time to go for the revive because
Shoot This should be making some sort of notification here, some sort of call out.
To the garage.
There it is. There's the call. Rypic's now going to shoot the body. Care Bear's looking for the kill. Rypic now going to be forced to rotate away, being called out and shooting. Going to go back to his original plan. The south.
There's really only 2 approaches to this objective, and Dark Tidings just need to hold them. Instead, they're just going to keep peeking. Rypic's used all his utilities, used 2 smokes. I'm not sure he picked any more up from other players' bodies.
I don't think he's looted anything since. He's deciding what to do.
Seem to have anything on his chest.
He's really thinking that there may be some sort of aggressive flank. I'm not really sure. He's definitely looking or waiting for something to come out at him. And now he's moving up.
He should have an accurate kill count. He has personally seen all 3 bodies. So he should know that there's 1 or 2 remaining.
He doesn't have an accurate idea of player location.
No, not at all.
He's not heard. Mission 22 hasn't shot yet this whole round. He's only heard that PKM go off.
Didn't he engage Mission 22 on the south, or was that Care Bear?
That was Care Bear.
Okay.
I'm going to give Rypic the advantage in a Rypic Mission 22 fight out, though, because Mission 22 is using that OEG red dot, and I just hate it so much.
And
Rypic speak in the corner.
It's a common. It's the spot he would expect.
Misses his shots on the swing and goes down. Nice
and
kill there.
so does Rypic. Rotate to the northwest here, you reckon? Yeah, yep, he's done it.
Yep.
There's a long line in from there, but Care Bear may rotate through the open and get picked. Oh, no, timing, onward timing right there. Care Bear was watching through that corner, and then
Care Bear swings, sees it. Rypic's now looking. Care Bear's very aggressive, out in the open. 45 seconds left, and a trade happens, and Raptors take it.
Oh. Unfortunate. Raptors being the host there, specifically Rypic being the host, means that in that trade, it was almost always going to go Rypic's way. That is one of the reasons why we do change host for each map. The last kill the host went in a 1v1.
You know how to make it not matter? Kill them all and have more people alive.
Yes, don't be 1v1.
Don't be 1v1.
Don't be 1v1.
You should always have your battle buddy with you.
Or at least have someone on your team who just likes to sit and try and spawn for the whole round. That works too.
That's why Mono's on Mayhem, right?
Exactly what I was just about to say.
Yep. Checks out. Now, we haven't seen Arctic played since the custom map tournament. It's been a very long time.
Yeah.
And I don't even remember it back then.
I was hoping it would get voted in during VRML season, whatever it was, last season.
Me too.
But it wasn't. It wasn't voted in as a map. I just think this map's quite clean. Yes, it's simple, but engagements are cleaner because of that simplicity.
I think we could definitely have a worse small map, right? Like we could definitely have a worse one.
A little bit bigger would be perfect. Just maybe like a little bit more expansion out in this west here. You think this west side sort of a bit more expansion here?
New map. It's like you're telling. It's like you've seen the future, James. We're seeing almost the exact same spread from Dark Tidings here as Raptors on offense.
Rypic not opting to cross like Shoot This One did, and Shoot This One taking up position in the south. He might not be ready for Rypic's position here though. It is quite.
I was gonna say Care Bear could just make it past here, but Distorted just decides to look up over the box and get a kill.
A nice line by Distorted there.
Care Bear Funshine in the octagon. That's the reason I like this map. I just like being able to say the octagon. Rypic gets a kill over the barrels. Now throws a flash up, throws a second flash out. Ooh, might have got himself on that one. No, he didn't, but Care Bear definitely did. Headshot on the Rypic, takes him down scope. Making sure the body is extra dead. Distorted, however, has a great line now. He changed his angle from north to south inside this building. And Scopes crosses. He misses Scope.
He crossed the street. He's in the back.
Call out.
He's being called out.
Great call out. Great communication. Instant. As soon as he knew he made the cross and missed those shots, call out comes out. Mission 22 gets the kill, however. Flashbang coming up into the air. Air burst onto Scope. He's blind. Not sure who else it caught. Maybe Mission. No, Mission's good. Scope was blind. Pushed into a corner. Nobody pushing off of that flashbang, though. Just a slow down. Scope now peeking the corner. Scope running night vision as well. This map is not that dark. Not sure where the night vision's coming. Oh, Messino blind as a bat on that free fire, but doesn't get picked up. Mission 22 does get FG Soldier, and they're moving in towards the objective. Raptors down to 2 defenders. Def gets a refrag onto Mission 22. Scope comes around the corner. No, Messino comes around the corner and picks up Scope's head.
-1.
And all of a sudden, it was a 3v2 to a 2v1. And Dark Tidings are on the back foot.
I think Scope just thought he was crouched down enough to be hidden, but top of his head just being exposed to Messino's attack. So yeah, there's a turnaround right there, those two picks. Care Bear, Funshine, not in a location to capitalize on any of those deaths either. Kalyanon's concerned about the lack of communication of course, a player for Dark Tiding. And yes, it is something which we haven't heard a huge amount out of Dark Tidings, but right now, Care Bear can do as much communication as he wants. and no one's gonna hear.
We're gonna ride along. Care Bear is still rocking that 2x with the
2x.
magnifier
Just
up.
look at it.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Fair enough. Maybe he just likes it like that. I
Maybe.
feel like that's a flash right there.
Hey, you just
about
walk
that
by.
2x.
Just let it go. Let's see. 2x and the Scar. Not a combo you see often. Can you see
Did
Def?
take
Ooh,
right
can you
Pig's
see
head
Def's
off at
feet?
the start though.
I think you can see Def under that.
Oh.
Or you can see Def over it. He peeks up and he misses the shots. Now Def knows where he is. Care Bear gonna make a
2.5
rotation.
minutes remaining. Lots of time for rotation.
Lots of time for rotation. Small map, but you have to commit.
Yeah. Commit to the next corner, whatever the next corner is. Each time you do a rotation, you're committing to one corner deeper than your previous corner. You got to, at least.
Say deeper one more time.
I regret casting with you. Is the thing I'm going to say right now.
Care Bear takes some more shots,
There's
re-evaluating his
definitely-
life choices on what got him to this position as last alive. Throws his pistol away, says, I don't need this. And he keeps moving on with his rifle. Now he's going to go all the way around to the southeast corner. Nope, he's going to go through the southeast building. Does anyone have callouts for these buildings?
Pass. It's I did hear Dark Tidings call a building the garage or garage. I'm not sure which the pronunciation
Long
is.
angle. Nope.
So they do have a call out for this map.
For one building. One.
At least one
at least
building.
the one.
And apparently we've got an octagon.
The octagon.
The octagon.
It's the best.
So that's two call outs. I
Nice.
potentially could see pipes could be a call out.
Center.
Yep.
Center cars.
Yeah, that's that line across the center of the map. Yep, quite a good one to know about. And then I just say northeast, southeast, southwest. You know, all that sort of fun stuff.
We're going to watch them pie the angles here. We're going to do an overhead shot of them pieing the angle. And the trade comes out. Messino still alive. And Def still alive on the far side of the map. Gives Raptors their second point.
He did the right thing there. Offset himself back in the corner so that he had a slight angle advantage. However, he was right-hander on right-hander, so left shoulder got exposed a little bit earlier than he would have liked. Potentially that's where a more rapid peak can pay off a little bit better with an onward.
Or some pre-fire.
Or some pre-fire. I still think it would have been a trade pre-fire wise, just because his left shoulder got exposed. Right-hander on those corners.
That's why you got to get
Right,
yourself a player that can do both.
Ooh.
Sir
very
Lucian.
dangerous. Yeah, he also can shoot your head across the map with iron sights as well,
I
so
know.
that helps.
All right, we're moving to a new objective, and this one of my favorites. I really prefer this objective, both for offense and for defense. Right in the middle, spawns are relatively across the map from each other, and they should both see each other as they come around this corner here. Def looking for the shots, taking some shots onto Care Bear, not catching anybody. Mission 22 makes it across. Right pick coming around behind already. Care Bear is super exposed, going to get hit in the back. Right pick gets one. One of the Care Bears down.
Care Bear gone. Yep.
Mission 22 comes out to get the kill. This is the shots. Right pick's position now known. Care Bear very panicked. Has to look both ways. Flash comes out, misses. Rypick's still alive over here. Mission 22 coming out on the backside now. Messino watching Rypick's back. Messino finds Mission 22. Now Rypick's pushing up onto the objective. Care Bear's getting up off the ground, and Rypick doesn't see him.
Ooh, this could be a cap. Shoot this is quite off objective right now. He can come through this building, but Dev should get him. He does. All right.
Scope's going to get FG Soldiers there. No, FG Soldiers is going to take the kill. And their third point running away with the series so far with 9 unanswered points. Yes.
Yes, math. As Def Redux said at the end of that round, that was sexy. And I have to agree. The only thing about that objective I don't personally like, I think if Volk were about 5 meters close to the objective, they would have the opportunity to cross. But maybe it's the intent of the map that you don't get the opportunity to cross, and you have to defend all from the west side, which is doable, to be fair. Just losing those early picks, and then you can see Raptors teamwork. You know, players pushing through on Dark Tidings, getting picked off by, you know, the other attackers who were protecting their buddies. So you had one of the Care Bears getting killed at the start, then Mission 22 trying to push through, getting picked, and then it just sort of collapsed from there. Pick at a time. Great teamwork by Raptors.
Raptors now moving to defense. Same objective. Let's see what they can do as we hop into round number 4.
These smokes are perfect.
Wow. Just rolling them off the roof, covering those lines. That's beautiful. Look at that.
I'm thinking they've played this map before because they knew the location of the smokes, or at least they practiced on it. But
Free fire through the smokes in both directions. Not catching anyone. Grenades coming in. Not catching anyone. Def Redux about to come out on the backside. Gets one. Keeps pushing. Is he going to get the kill? Scope's looking for him coming out of this tunnel. He comes out. Scope trades. And Care Bear Funshine picked up Rypick on the far side. Now the backside is exposed. Messino on objective, or watching objective. FG Soldiers in the middle of the map and Distorted in the garage.
3v3, very similar to Dark Tidings' last attack. Getting to that 3v3 stage pretty early, I believe. And then swinging to Raptors.
Distorted making it past.
Lancelot did not notice. What?
He was he was behind the barrels, so he didn't see the cross, but that's going to cause a lot of damage as Distorted gets some flashes up. Oh, only takes out one. Mission 22 gets inside and gets safe. Now it's a 2v2.
2v2, Messino and FG Soldiers on objective. Whoa. This is where Dark Tidings really need to work together. I'm trying to figure out which Care Bear it is. Is it the same Care Bear?
Love a lot.
He's running the Mark 16 again, but he doesn't have the 2 times. He's instead got night vision.
I feel like there's not enough.
I'm checking the other Care Bear's body to see whether it's the. Oh no, it's a different one. It's a different Care Bear. The other one has the 2 times.
Inspecting the dead Care Bears.
Yep.
FG Soldiers defensive position. Just stand in the middle of the map and point your gun at the enemy. That's what his whole scenario is here.
He's relying on his speed. He's very quick on target.
But if Care Bear could sneak around behind him like he is currently pushing, does it slow enough and then looks back, he'll see FG Soldiers there just standing, and FG is not looking back towards objective. Messino and Mission 22 get an engagement on the objective, and Mission 22 loses.
He repeats it. Care Bears will have been heard then. He has been heard by Soldier. They know he's on the backside. Unfortunate, because if he'd gone far northwest there and gone around the backside, slow at the right time. Oof. So this time Messino doesn't have the right-hander advantage, but he does the quick peek and gets the kill in that way. Would like to see a bit more utility use potentially, if possible. Would have been good. There were a couple of smokes, but some flashes, critical spots could have paid off really well. Raptors now with 10 unanswered points. There have been some close rounds though. I don't think the 10 points really reflects the state of the battle. There have been some 1v1s, lots of rounds have gone down to 2v2 as well. A trade going the way of Raptors, which could have gone the other way. Lots of things like that.
It sounds like Dark Tidings is going to get very, very aggressive here. We're going to see a non-defense as they push out. Shoot this, gets shot at. The call out happens. Rypick taking his normal route towards the corner.
Is Messino going to be ready to shoot this? I think he is. He's heard them. Shoot this, heard Messino.
Messino here, shoot this. Comes around the corner. Messino gets the kill.
This time Messino wins.
-1.
Last time Shoot This got Messino's head. This time Messino gets Shoot This.
Scope goes
And-
down, or Scope takes down Distorted, but they're starting to lose people. That is a frag onto a rooftop.
That was almost perfect.
Scope goes down to FG
Kevin loves
Soldiers.
a lot.
FG Soldiers locks up. He froze. Def Redux goes down. And Raptors take their 5th point.
That was a very much more decisive win that round by Raptors compared to some of the others, but ultimately 11-0, 6-0, 5-0 on each map. Raptors take the map and the match.
And that was it. We just finished a whole series in 1 hour and 2 minutes, including the pre-show. So 50 seconds or 50 minutes for that matchup. A great game, a good matchup. Dark Tidings definitely able to get close, but Raptors showing why they definitely deserve that top spot.
Yeah, it's pretty decisive. Again, I feel like a couple of rounds could have gone the way of Dark Tidings, but the ultimate result, I don't think was ever in question. Raptors were definitely, they put in an amazing performance and came out on top. Yeah. I'm interested to see how they go through the rest of this tournament. Generally with Swiss, the matchups will become a bit more even as you get later on in the tournament, as the formula starts to figure out who's on top and pits them against each other. Raptors next week, very much, I feel like they won their match last week as well, so should be in that top spot going forward.
Yeah, and we have 3 more weeks to go. We're still on week 2. We've got half a week left, right? We got what, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, which is the majority
Lots of
of
games
the
left.
matches. So we've got a lot more matches coming up, and hopefully we'll have a lot more casts. We have got a bunch more casters set up to do the casts, and just a reminder, if both teams agree, please get it in writing, but a community caster can cast on their own personal channel. So if one of us isn't available, just make sure that both teams agree and we can get some casts happening on someone else's channel.
There are 26 matches more to go this week. This is the second match of the week.
This is only the second match of the week.
This is the second match of the week. So there are 26 more matches to go, and hopefully, yeah, as you say, we should get some both community and IVRL casters within that.
Well, I think that's it from us at the desk. I want to thank James for showing up from the future, because it is currently Friday morning for you, correct?
It is Friday, 1:24 p.m. for me.
Oh, okay, it's
almost
Friday
4
afternoon.
o'clock.
Wow, yeah. The future, as I said. And thanks for all the viewers coming out. Love seeing the support in chat. Love seeing you people talk about Onward in chat. It's great to hear feedback about the cast as well. Let me know in the, I don't think we have a specific channel for it, so just put it in League Gen, tag me. Let me know what's up, if there were some issues or anything. I know we had a couple today that I will definitely try and iron out. And come back next time, because we're constantly improving and changing and tweaking, and I will be using the Twitch chat as A/B testers for changes. So we like to do things live. But that is it.
Yes, way to do it.
We will see you guys at the next cast. Good night.
Thanks for having me, Trip.